everyone, and welcome to Dredge. We're gonna continue with the iron rig. Continue. When more people hop on, I'll explain. What was I supposed to do? Okay, gotta get some siphon. Siphon. I have the siphon on me. Let's siphon some dangerous chemicals. Hi, welcome. Wait, if I just back up into it. Whoa! Whoa! Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business! Mind your business too! I am cleaning up an oil spill. What? Shadowed splashes. Have 5 dark splashes in your inventory. Uh-oh. Well, after the terror that was. Oh my god, I didn't even tell you guys about what happened yesterday. The reason I couldn't stream. Guys, I got my blood drawn yesterday, right? I got my iron stores checked. Not that big a deal, right? Wrong. I pass out when it comes to needles. I work myself up. I get so scared, right? So my psychiatrist gives me this medicine called lorazepam, right? It's an opioid. I'm given an opioid. I have a family history of them being addicted to opioids. I'm not the one who gets addicted, but my family members have been, right? I'm given this opioid, lorazepam. And I don't understand why people are addicted to it. Like, I get it. You guys are addicted to it. That's bad. I don't understand why. Because I took that thing. And I felt horrible. I couldn't function. I was so tired. I sounded and looked like I was high, alright? I was falling asleep while I was walking. It was miserable. Which is why I was like, guys, I don't know if I can stream. Like, I meant to take a 1 hour nap and I took a 2 hour nap instead. Like, it was bad. No! Be gone, Satan! Yoink this up. Be gone! Let me get another siphon full, please. Thank you! That's what I wanted. Oh. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh god, no, I went right into it. Oh god, it was awful. My grandma, she's the one who took me, right? She's like, she told me, she's like, you were very obviously in a state. A huge fish. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm gonna die from insanity. Yeah. Have you collected a canister of that contaminant yet? So I don't know, that's kind of close to what I gave him. He holds it up to the light for a moment. The fluorescent bulbs in the room flicker and buzz, light recoiling in a pattern against the ceiling. Ah. Thank you. It's always important to know what we're dealing with in operations such as these. If he saw anything noteworthy about the liquid, he doesn't let on. Oh, and don't forget about that other thing I asked you to do. Have you had any time to gather samples from Gale Cliff? No. Alright, let's head over to Gale Cliff's Devil Spine. Gale Cliffs. Which way is Gale Cliffs? This way. Directly diagonal. Hey, found it! Yuck. Yeah. Yay! I got the thing! God, I hate the up and down of trying to use this in the C motion. Ugh, it's awful. Perfect. Fiddlefish. What? Can I just... Can I take a picture of you? You're an adorable little flying eyeball. Look how cute it is! God, I'm that one white girl, aren't I? He wouldn't hurt a thing! That kind of white girl. Dangerous creature. He wouldn't hurt a fly! No, no, no. Reverse. Reverse, baby, reverse. See, I'm like that one white girl when it comes to, like, in-game stuff, because I'm not stupid enough in real life to walk up to something like that. Because I don't know what it could do, and I don't want to find out. Okay, so I don't need that one. I don't need that one. What? Don't need that one. Oh, rat tail is what I saw. Don't need that one. What is coastal? I'm trying to get this one now. Okay, well let me try that one over there then. No. Yay, there we go. I found it. Take all. Thank you. God. What is with me today? Alright, I've got the aberrations of all of these. Now for Gale Cliffs. Alright. Where? Picture? Picture? No, just ambiance. That's how I got disappointed. Nope. Oh, wait. Okay, dokie then. Let's go back. Drop off the ones. I hate that you did that to me. Let's go. Right. Back to the iron rig. Deposit the stiff. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each, in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence as if it lit from inside. He places the vials of what should be fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Those are eyes on it! You idiot! I knew you weren't coming here for oil! There's something gigantic gripping... I hate it so much. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful, gripping the rig. So it really is here. Scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before him. Fisherman, this structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words, but she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods. So leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away to Stellar Basin. No! Please, go find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try catching some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. You suck, man. Could you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole dang rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. We're making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. Soothing tea, harvester's repair. I just want the versatile rod upgrade. Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. Alright, give me a second. Get me away from here. Yuck. 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 I hate it so much. Why do I have to go near it again? Oh, it's got eyeballs. It's the most disturbing part. All right, we'll start upgrading the foundry. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Ew. Awesome, that's where this goes. Alright, well then. Let me move to things over already. Can you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole dang rig. Okay, we've already done you. There. Sorry. Right, well, before... Ooh. Nah, it's fine. Before I move. Dang it! I thought it had got away. Before we move over to Stellar Basin, I'm gonna get all of the fish at Gale Cliffs. Let's see what they do. Okay, so they just splash goo on you. Wait, hold on. Perfect. Oh. Ah, that makes so much more sense. I was like, where did the tentacles come from the first time it like tried to hit me? I was so confused. But now that it's like wrapped around the base of the iron rig, it makes so much sense. Okay, gonna get the Nautilus, that one, Abyssal Gar, Lance and fish I've gotten now. So, yeah, that means I just need Abyssal Gar, Celestina, and Nautilus, which I know where all of those are. person. Popper in reverse. Oh, did I leave a fishing pot, crab pot out there? Thought I was missing one. Just gonna do this the easiest way. Talk to researcher. Okay, yeah, no. I'll do that in a second. I was like, what is this other one? No, I'm good. Give me a minute. Okie dokie. That should be all of the aberrations and fish at Gale Cliffs. Yep, yay! Now let's go to Stellar Basin. I love how efficient I am now. Like at the beginning of the game I was like, what do you even use the telescope for? Like, who cares about using the telescope? Now I'm like, yeah, telescope! Tell me what fish I'm trying to get. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? Hold on, my necklace. Gotta fix my necklace. God. Maybe like a little bit longer. Oh, and you're helping with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help, but you've seen what's happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. What else? And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him, but I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk, dust, and on torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. What else? Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defensive system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word: flee. It emits the vocalized panic response of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. What else? We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a dang about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them or that I approve of what they're doing. What else? That's all. I need my storage, please, so I can drop off my crap pots. Let me see. Encyclopedia. Okay, so 0 to 25. Sweet. There we go. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. The people are depending on you, oddly enough. Your cause this problem, you turd. The scientist arranges the specimens now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison, slackening muscles arch and tense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him, the same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. What? The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget the rig's lead. Yeah, No more about the prehistoric fish? Nothing useful aside from the confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that we were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a species special name for that, you know. A Lazarus taxon. A species seemingly raised from the dead. Oh, what do they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with the swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to the auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, but to get some rest. So this is where we're gonna build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. God. I love how he's just like, yeah, nuts praised. We'll get started. Defenses are prime. Turning them on now. This had better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Outside, the foreman is in a conversation with a recent arrival to the rig, a stern-looking man in a suit. But sir, the sea floor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. The whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You, who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involved locals just to save your own hide? The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You who put the whole operation in jeopardy. Enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. Idiot. Idiot. Putain d'idiot. C'est un putain d'idiot. The man in the suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporation responsibility, it appears the farmer was right to enlist your assistance. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform, Fleet Services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. Yes! After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. We've got to get this place operational or the boss will have my head. All right, we'll get to work on the fleet services. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials yourself.
Ah.
We can make improvements to your vessels here, including some cutting-edge Iron Haven technology that you won't find anywhere else. Oh god. Alright, well let me go fish. It's probably fine. I'm fishing at night. It's probably fine. I love how they made it an outrageous price, but by now I've surpassed it. Oh, repair hull damage before upgrading? I can do that. Repair. Hull Industrial upgrade to the 5th tier hull. Hate it.
Huh.
That'll do it for the factory. Rig architect, build all levels of all buildings on the rig. This factory is running at peak efficiency. We've got all that we need. Exotic bait. Insta crab bait. Wait. What do you mean? Well, volcanic and mangrove. Oh boy. Alright, that's gonna have to be where I leave off tonight. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed playing this game. I am so happy with how this is going. The twist that the researcher we know was a researcher with them at one point, and the thing that it wasn't just an oil rigging operation, though I think we all knew that to begin with. I will see you all in my next stream tomorrow night, where we will continue where we left